Chill. It's the podcast. Where's Donte's and nobody else's? Y'all ain't shit. All right, y'all. Welcome to the very first podcast episode. Welcome to the very first podcast episode with Donte Wood Spikes, featuring Hakim Callwood, Myko Glaze, and Joseph Moore. How y'all feeling today?
Wow, that's 30 seconds in.
I would like to hand Donte my letter of resignation. I quit.
It's like that?
It's like that.
Well, Donte, I'll accept this humble interview.
Thank you, Hakim. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, sir. You know, sometimes you think your family would be the ones to have your back, but sometimes it's strangers that you meet along the way. So I appreciate it.
Ponytail has your back right now. God, they can't see you.
God damn, describe it.
Dang, that's
that's
that's actually
So,
poetic.
for those of you who don't know Donte Wood Spikes, he wears bonnets, beautiful bonnets, colorful bonnets,
for the culture.
And he tucks his ponytail. He braids his locks in the back, and he tucks his ponytail into his shirt. Yes. Sometimes his shirts be tight as fuck.
Sometimes
I gotta be nice.
Yeah,
they're beautiful shirts.
Wow.
They usually empathize with you if you see them, but there's definitely a braid in the back of them.
Definitely.
That's my nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was really nice.
Thank you for your description and breakdown. I appreciate you, Myko.
I do what I can for y'all.
Wow.
All right, I guess I'll talk to Joe Nice.
Oh, that's
No one else here likes them. So.
wow.
Since I have
that was really your nice?
He was really nice.
Can I go?
No, you can't just go.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Wait, do we do it for everybody or just one
It's
person?
one. I think it's four people.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I can't go nice.
No, Joseph's going to be nice to me today.
That's right.
Who do I have to be nice to?
I guess me.
Okay.
Or you.
Gotcha. Okay. That's cool. Let's go.
You were nice enough to yourself during the introduction.
To say the least.
It's nice about Joe.
Wow. He's got no thoughts.
Hold on.
This is great material already.
Trying
Guys.
hard too.
Man. Dig
What?
deep, friend.
No, not that.
Oh wow, he had something.
Regardless of what they say, no. Joe has the ability to make people laugh.
Ish.
Kinda.
Mostly.
This is not your turn. It's not your turn.
Sometimes whole crowds.
What does he say this?
Usually.
Hey,
Hakim,
it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
Okay.
You're talking over the.
Myko, what does he say this?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Usually they're laughing at Joe, but
Here we go.
he has the economical, the Americanism in him to turn that into a business. He has turned people laughing at him into a business, and then like with this tool, he's such a saint that he works with other people who get actual genuine laughs at their jokes when we laugh with them.
Yeah.
But it's all brought together by you.
He clout facilitates. He doesn't clout chase.
I like that. I fucks with that.
Yeah. So,
hey man.
It's me talking to you nice.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you already go?
No.
Okay.
I mean, in the beginning, like Myko said. So I got Hakim, right? So let me tell y'all something about Hakim. He's like one of the most nonchalant, smooth people you ever met in your life.
I'm chill.
That's actually genuinely nice.
I'm chill.
I didn't finish.
Oh.
To the point sometimes you wonder, does he even like me or know that I'm there? Does he even? Sometimes I question if I got hit by a car.
Right.
Well, Hakim just be like, oh, okay.
Well, that happened.
And make a painting about it. I got a painting for sale, y'all.
Yeah, man.
No. But you learn that that's just how Hakim is.
Wow.
You have to embrace him for that.
But you embrace it.
I embrace that. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, bro, if I get
I appreciate that.
bro, just make that painting real
that.
quick. Be like, it's my bro Tay.
I don't know.
He just calls you Tay.
I don't know if I trust you.
No, over here thinking back about every interaction I ever made with a person in my life.
Hakim, you're a great person, but get right with God.
Thank you.
Wow. That was touching. Myko,
Get right with Giziante.
Jamalsis. Myko Blaze.
It's Myko.
Yeah, see, I already fucked it up, right? Because that's how diverse Myko is, right? You can.
I got bitches showing fake love to me right now.
You can go Myko, you can go Michael, you can go Michael Ane. You can say anything, and he will answer to it. His universal hands reach beyond the massage chair. Listen, I just think you're cool.
He's struggling.
Per usual. All right, I'll take it.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
Thank you. We
No
got 4 more
punchline,
minutes?
no joke.
Nah, he is the punchline.
He said,
Okay.
hey, he was so grateful for it. I'll take it. I'll take it. No,
I mean,
don't say no more.
I don't even think that highly of him. So
if
like,
if there's something you're going through, he will inbox you and say, "Hey man, you okay?" And you go, "Yeah, I'm good." And then he goes, "Okay, cool, bitch." And then he's like, like, wow,
Nah, yeah, that's Myko.
So I appreciate you, doing whatever it is that you do.
bitch, you need me.
Wow.
For the record, I love Joseph. No matter what he has to say about me, I don't have anything good to say about him. I love him in God's way.
I said nice things about you. I said you were.
You said one nice thing. You called me cool. First
First
of all, I'm phenomenal. Just putting that out there.
okay. You say things nice about yourself.
Oh, we can be here all day.
All right, we're gonna. You got a bigger SD card.
There are 4 entrepreneurs on this podcast, and most would say that the struggle to get here is a thing, right? And most people would say that the struggle to get here is because of the hurdles, the things put in front of Black people and all this stuff. I don't know if it's necessarily true. And I want to challenge that today.
Okay.
So, we'll start with... actually, we're going to start with you, Myko. Give us kind of an origin story and how we got here. How you got where you are today.
Okay. Well, first of all, I grew up very, very poor. Like, literally.
Sorry to hear that.
I can't.
Like every other Black person.
For me, just being honest, like where I am, like what made me even want to pursue my creativity, because I do a lot of creative shit. Like I started as a singer and a poet, so like, and that just surged to is because I never saw anybody like chase their dreams. Never saw anybody do anything outside of like Lincoln Park and Mount Vernon Avenue. So I felt like it was very important that I be the one to kind of break the mold. I'm one of 11 children, So I wanted the younger ones to be able to see something, and then like the next generation to be able to see something. But I be fucking up sometimes. But that's how I got here. Just told myself I was gonna do it, and I got all of my hoes in check. And apparently, I'm the first hoe.
Wow. So okay, but with that being said, so you got here, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think your biggest hurdle is as a Black man, as who you are, as your upbringing? What would you say your biggest hurdle and how you overcame that?
My biggest hurdle was never fitting a mold, like never looking like what I'm doing is supposed to look like. So there's just first of all, there's being Black. Professionally, I'm a massage therapist. So already, like, people have, like, that's a hurdle because people have to trust you in order to let you do that.
Sure.
The other thing is being Black. Now, you establish that. But then I got to be gay on the flip side of that shit. And that hits differently because that comes with a lot of stigma, especially being from the hood and being, like, but I just always wanted to make sure that my life never mirrored what people told me it was supposed to look like.
There it is.
Just never fitting in. That's always been my hurdle. I'm not like you, Joseph.
You don't have to be like me, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
We know.
Myko. I said motherfucker instead of Myko.
I like motherfucker.
Well, motherfucker it is.
That's my new nickname all show, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Donte, tell us what you do, because I don't think
anyone knows.
And
I like it that way.
Yeah.
That's why I can do everything.
Yeah, so now this is the reveal, right? This is the grand reveal, Donte Wood Spikes. Teacher, poet, author, photographer, videographer,
stripper,
gymnast, toy maker, heartbreaker, kid stealer. What I mean,
glory digger. Not to be confused with Quarry Nigger.
That's right. That's right. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, so and what's so crazy is like as I'm sitting at the table with y'all, I remember like defining moments where I either crossed paths with one of y'all or y'all reached out to me, like as I was on my journey. A little bit similar to Myko. I grew up in an environment where there was no one in my family that was an entrepreneur. Don't nobody believe in that shit. It's straight up go to work, get a job, even if you tired. That's life.
Right.
And I've learned that I cannot do that.
A good government job.
You at Ohio State. You got a good job. And it's like I can't. I'm not that person. I'm not good at having an authoritative figure over me. Like the way that my brain thinks, the way that I process, I have to have that free space to create. But how it really all started was I started volunteering at a church off of Main and 22nd called First English Lutheran Church. And when I had got there, I started a teens group for some of the boys in the neighborhood. And after I had did that, people started to catch on to what I was doing because I was creating videos and whatnot. And then after that, I kid you not, like everything happened for me overnight. Someone saw what I was doing. They said, you should give a TEDx talk. I didn't even know what TEDx was. I'm like, who's Ted, bro? But they told me to do it. And the first time I submitted, I was selected to be a part of TEDx. After TEDx was crazy is I remember I was doing another speech and you were there at the...
I don't know you.
Yeah, who you pointing to?
Myko.
Oh, there you go. See?
The motherfucker Myko.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
Pachaka Child, whatever. I remember we had cross paths, and I was showing a video and different pictures of the kids that I was talking about, and there was a few of them. He was like, "Yeah, I know some of them kids, some of the boys that I had worked with that was killed." And I was just going to different places speaking, and before I knew it, I developed the skill to also make video. That's what I did with the young boys as they told their story. So that slowly started to turn into documentaries. So I don't know how it happened, but every time I made a documentary and put it out there, somehow it got recognition or won an award. After that, I just started taking pictures for people. Before I knew it, pictures started floating around. I done became, viral on the internet a couple of times for different things and whatnot. And it's just like, I don't know how all of the stuff happens, but I believe it is catered to my creativity and my desire to connect with people and just to engage. That's just what I love to do. And the biggest challenge in that is in the back of your head, you do think about all the stuff that your parents told you, the neighborhood you come from.
Yep.
All of those doubts. And you're like, yo, should I really feel good about this? Because I have no idea when it's going to be taken away from me or if people are still going to care about me the next day. Even though a job is like a 9 to 5 and you feel empty inside, it's consistent.
Right.
So I'm like, sometimes I had that moment where I'm like, I don't know, man. Like it's scary.
No, yeah,
it's really scary. You got bills to pay.
It's very scary.
It's scary as hell to realize that you're your own boss and you're in control in a world where, you're just like this small speck of dust compared to what people have had generations and generations to work on. Like,
shit, I'm not dust.
But
more like potpourri.
Yeah.
And just to finish up what you were saying about like with black people in general, black men, you like going to college and going in different spaces, working with white people. Sometimes they pass along money to each other, trust funds, inheritance, all of that stuff. You like, damn, that really exists.
Yep.
That really exists.
Yep.
You really have financial support.
Yep.
I'm still tripping off that.
Yep.
Knowing that it's a possibility. With us, we got to pay bills when we first get a job.
Yep.
So it's the biggest hurdle is just believing in myself and constantly pushing forward and not procrastinating. Because
cheap plug, motherfucker. I'm sorry. Continue. I interrupted you, and that was my bad. Please, for those of you out there, please stop procrastinating. This has been brought to you by Donte Wood Spikes.
Well, no, but literally, that's partially where it came from.
Right.
That's partially where the stop procrastinating came from, because I am not in a position where I can take breaks like that. Yeah. I will, but for what I want to do, I can't rest and relax like that.
Well, see, and there's that, and then the stack on the fact that you do all these things, and a lot of people in and outside the city do all those things. So you got to find your own niche. You got to find your own people. I mean, you got to build your own following. Right. And if you don't build that following, you're done. You're done. You're dusted.
His bonnets are his niche.
So I keep all my information.
Y'all don't hear me though.
Take the bonnet off. It's like, oh shit.
He's regular.
He's a regular. He's just Donte. Donte Tree. He's just no more woods. Donte Tree. Hakim, man, you.
What's up?
God, I can't even. I'm not even going to try to sell you to this podcast to anybody who is listening. Hakim does a lot more than I can even explain. The spectrum is, and I'm gassing him up. But at the same time,
I'm pretty chill.
King is everywhere. Tell us everything. Tell us everything. And you don't have to tell us everything, but tell us
where do I start?
the beginning.
It was a warm day. The wind was blowing southbound.
What month was it? 5.
Yeah.
April. A warm day on April.
Okay, yeah.
As I was saying, the wind was blowing from the south.
Okay.
A bird happened to pick up a branch and flew over a pond. And right then, they knew. A farmer said, "Wait! Don't go out there. You are about to witness magic." The farms of OSU East Hospital, by the way. And then I woke up today, and I came to the podcast on time, unlike Donte.
Oh,
shade.
But not for real. So I'm from Columbus out east. And my late father was from the Virgin Islands. So I was blessed enough to have this multiple different perspectives since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So I lived in the city, I lived on the islands, and I used to live with my grandma on a farm in Tennessee. And I think that culmination has the biggest thing to do with my art and my success as an artist, because like I feel comfortable in any room. I mean, obviously, if it's a bunch of my enemies and they're glaring at me, I'm going to keep my back to the wall or something. But besides that specific instance, I feel comfortable around, business people. I feel comfortable.
So that sounds like we just gonna sneak past that. Hold on a second.
Why does it sound like
everybody?
It sound like a Tupac record or something. Got my back against the wall. My haters want my enemies while
my
I'm
back
drinking
against the
Hennessy.
wall and my dick is in the dust. I'm sorry that happened to you, Hakim. I empathize with you.
Nice. Very nice.
But so growing up, I lived in a couple different places, and once I became a teenager, I went to Cos, and I decided.
What'd you say?
It's a poor guy.
That was cool. It was a good school. It was hot. They still don't have AC in there, so if anybody could listen to this podcast and then go figure that out, I would appreciate that. But I decided I wanted to be an artist. In middle school, I was a poet, similar to Myko. Our only similarity.
Your never be on my level. Never say
My goodness.
But then I switched to visual artist because I always wanted to be a graffiti artist, and I just wasn't good at all. So I started studying fine arts in order to be a better graffiti artist, which is crazy because, you know, graffiti isn't like the thing I'm known biggest for now. Well, murals are, so that's similar. But I just started really working at it and practicing, and then I went to school real quick, dropped right out. And what I did was I got on Google. I tell the story over and over because this is literally how I did it. I got on Google, I typed in Columbus art, and I went to everything that showed up on the list. So it said Franklin Park. I moved across the street from Franklin Park. It said COSI. I went and got a job at COSI. Said Ohio Art League. I fucking interned there. And Short North, I started hanging out in Short North. And I just literally like injected myself into the Columbus art scene. That's what's up. And
so you finagled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm an industry plant. I planted myself into the industry.
Joseph's the industry.
I'm the industry plant? Or
sure
the
you
industry?
are.
Okay. We'll come back to that because
we know you. Real life.
True. But it's true. It's damn true. I'm continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, just like from there on, I guerrilla, GUE guerrilla. In case we got any racists in here thinking I came in looking like a gorilla.
Wait a minute.
I guerrilla tacted my way in from there, and I just became a part of the scene. You know, if you want to be involved with somebody, you should support them.
White people, please don't walk up to Hakim in the streets and say, you were a gorilla? Don't do that, okay? Just save yourselves.
He's got goons now.
I'm
from the projects.
He's got goons.
But yeah, I used to listen to like a lot of podcasts and like interviews and read about anything connected to the art world or how to be a better entrepreneur or stuff like that. And I just applied as many of those techniques as I could. So like if you want to be involved with somebody, support them. And people think that's financial, and it doesn't have to be because I ain't no money either.
Right.
And so I would support by volunteering, and nobody's gonna turn down free labor. There was a point that a group of people loved free labor so much that they took boats and they went across the ocean and they gathered up a whole bunch of interns.
Story time with
And then they took all the interns back here.
What?
Plymouth Rockish area.
Okay.
And then they put them to work making clothes.
Shut up.
For like 600 years.
Holy shit.
So that's how much people love free labor. So it can definitely get
what
you.
What in February just happened here? I'm weak.
So people loved it so much that I bet you can get an internship wherever you want to work, or a volunteer, or maybe take a lower position than you really want, but then get to know everybody. And then maybe that job won't even work out, but you'll still have those connections. And people remember that stuff and show love down the road. True. But yeah, I started doing some cool stuff the last few years. Worked for the crew, designed some shirts for Dave Chappelle. Did some murals for like Sprite, Facebook.
Do y'all hear how the flex is in him? He's just like spelling it off. Yeah,
he flexed with a straight face too.
He's
not even proud of it.
I mean, that was boring. That was okay. And you know, Sprite coffee. Yeah.
The aliens asked me for a mural. I did it, but
right, I did it.
I just, I still got that tunnel vision. There's so much more I want to do, and I always think like that skill could have been refined, and that drawing could have been better. So it's hard for me to really. I don't want to get married to the moments because I'm waiting for the next big moment to come.
I like that. So that's another thing I do want to talk about. We constantly go back and look at our old work and go, "What the fuck were we thinking?" Right? Mm-hmm. But without that old work, we wouldn't be where we are today. Yeah. So I do think we do need to get out of our own way when it comes to that, right? Tunnel vision is fine. Looking back on it is fine. Retrospect is fine. But I do think that a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people in general, when they talk about success, they go back and they go, oh, man, this is terrible. Or the cringe. They watch their old videos and this is cringe. Nah, man, this is how you got here, right? Embrace that shit. Love that shit because without that, the people who you have with you and the people who aren't there anymore wouldn't have got you to where you are today. You know, I just, that's just crazy to me.
Some sort of like, I don't mind insecurity thing. But yeah, the things I got going on the most right now is me and the homie Ted Cadillac, we do the Tour de Mural, where we travel state to state painting murals. We hit like Nashville, California, Virgin Islands, New York. and we're just gonna keep looping around, go as many places.
I have
as
a
we can.
question about that. I've always wanted to ask you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Are they inviting you, or are you just showing up defacing these people?
No, I'm never going to record myself saying I did any crime. But
if you don't call it crime, if you don't call it crime, it's not crime. They typically call it running the country.
No, they no, all the ones we've had for the tour have been legal walls, but they've been approached different ways each time. So when we went to Nashville, we really went to a smaller town whose name Waverly. We went to Waverly, and Waverly does this thing called the Walls Art Park Jam.
Okay.
And a jam is basically when people go and you paint for free, basically. Everybody's painting for free at like a park or something, wherever it's set up. Yeah. And it's like, so you're not really nobody's making money though, so it's not like somebody's getting, exploited or anything like that.
I'm not coming. Don't invite me to no shit.
Not, especially not in Waverly. You don't listen. I don't know how you
Waverly Place, Waverly, Ohio,
Don't go to
Waverly,
Waverly.
Tennessee.
Black people, if you listen, don't go to Waverly, Ohio. Just
Go to
don't
Waverly only to the jam though.
No, don't do that.
Because we drove past Dixieland. That was a little spooky.
Well, he was in Waverly, Tennessee, and not Waverly, Ohio.
Oh, I'm talking about Waverly, Tennessee.
Oh, well, either way.
You don't even listen.
Don't go to Waverly, Ohio, or Tennessee. All right, don't go.
Can I ask you your
don't
question?
go to the Wizards of Waverly Place. Don't do that. Yes.
Your introductory question.
Yes.
All right. This is Myko, just in case. So first of all, Joseph.
Yes.
What do you do exactly?
Exactly
Top 4 things, because damn it, he's Jamaican.
An entertainer. I'm in a band. I'm in a all-black comedy group. I do video game streaming, and I produce everything.
Okay. Now, here's my question for you, because we've all encountered you in one way or another, like on one platform or another, right?
Sure.
Now, this is like real for me, because I talk about you behind your back. But I do.
And in front of me. But in front of you. Doesn't matter.
Blatantly in front of you.
I always wondered, though, for you, what does it feel like to be invited to both the cookout and the picnic?
I love that. I love that.
Because he's cashew colored.
So I just explained this to somebody else, and I'm glad that you asked. So, you know what it feels like? It feels like this is going to cause a lot of controversy, and I don't give a fuck who's listening. It feels like...
Okay, before we move forward, is this going to interfere with my career?
What career?
The way you was dropping F-bombs when you got up in here.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Relax, Brody.
I have no idea.
You're done, bro. No, listen. I'm gonna say this, that we talk about reparations all the time, and I feel like you motherfuckers at the picnic owe me and my family and my friends and all that shit. So if I come to your shit and y'all charge my band $10,000, you owe me,
my nigga.
All right. So there's that. It feels like I can bring the people who wouldn't have these opportunities into these spaces. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So when I do get into those spaces, when I do get into those picnic spaces, I can go, okay, I got Michael Glaze who can come over and sell you some shit, right? That you would not have seen Michael Glaze beforehand, right? And it's not because of what you're not doing. Or what
because I'm black.
It's because he's black. It's because he's bliggity black. Nigga black. He's black. And he would never get into Upper Arlington. Ever. No. Ouch. But it is. As soon as I get into that space, I immediately start thinking, who else can I bring here? Right? Who else can I get in here? So, just, sake of point, me and Donte have been, again, photographer for years and years and years upon years. And when I reach out to this man and I go, we're doing this show at this place. Come take pictures with us, right? To take pictures of us, and I'll shoot you some money. Now, I can't pay this motherfucker because he won't let me pay him. But That's what he
okay,
eventually he will charge me. I know how.
Send the money. You will give him to me, and I'll give it right to him. There you go. I'll give it right to him.
Actually, no.
There you go.
Send it to me.
Yeah, send it to you.
Keep it in the family.
There you go. Send it to you.
I thought we was all family, brother.
We're not.
I thought we was.
You were not
we
in my
was
wheel.
kings.
First of all, wow, wow, step. Some kind of step thing.
I like my I don't need to be in your will. I want my shit while you alive. Son.
You ain't getting.
You do the work, I get the profit. It's the American way.
It's the American.
So let me comment on that. Where I understand that we're all figuring stuff out. Like it's been like Hakim has done stuff for me in the same way, or I've done something for Hakim. I remember like the stuff at the museum when I was like Myko, and it was like last minute.
That shit was dope.
But I was like Myko, like he was the perfect person that fit in that moment. So it's important to reach out and to support in different ways because sometimes people are so focused on all the things that they're doing. I don't even want you to think about, oh, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay this. And Myko made a great point when he was talking about his products. When I was interviewing him and Camille, he was like, you know what? I want people to be able to buy it. I understand the price and then pay what you worth, get what you worth, all of that. That's cool and all. But we have a duty to give back to our own communities, our children, our families, open up doors for them. We have to make sure that they are able to access us.
Yeah. In that same note, though, one time I was at a panel and Kimball Musk was talking, who Elon's brother. And he said, you got to bring the extraordinary to the ordinary. Like, what's the point?
That's it.
Exactly.
Right.
You can have all these great ideas. Like, people love Evangelion. People love this anime to death. And I watched the whole thing. And my mentor...
People don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know what
my
that is.
mentor. It's like one of the first, like, one of the biggest animes that inspired all the other ones, at least visually. Mm-hmm. And people love it to death. And my mentor loves it to death. And I finally watched it because he wanted me to watch it. And he was like, so what'd you think? I hated that shit. And maybe I'm too ordinary and it's too extraordinary.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Help
funny.
me.
So when I was with the previous comedy group, I used to, I'm not going to say their fucking names.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, there you go. When I was with this previous organization.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, previous organization.
Yeah, so
we used to bring people in the city in to sell tickets. Now it's the other way around. I bring extraordinary people to do regular shit. I didn't know this man would even have the schedule to come in and do an improv show with us. And he came in, and he came to practice, and he killed it. Myko reached out to me and was like, yo, can I get a vendor table at the show? And I was like, fuck yeah, you can.
Every
he was
trip
like,
he put
how
me on.
much? How much do I have to pay? What? You're selling your shit. Come sell your shit.
Yeah.
Come sell your shit.
And
I'm not charging you a dime.
And have you seen how quick he set his table up? Bruh, this
My God.
He come with bags and tables on his back and shoulder.
It's like, I'll be like, you need help? Nah, I got it, bro. And then 5 minutes later, the whole table is set up, there's lights and shit. There's like backed up dancers and singing this Universal dance song.
Do you know what my motto is when I'm vending?
Huh?
Everybody I say hi to owes me $8 at least.
$8.
That's a good motto.
That's the thing, that it is literally, again, I go back and I say it all the time, getting people to where they never ever thought they could be. Yes. is the key for me, right? Affirmative distraction doesn't pay shit. It pays to them. It does. You know, they get, everybody gets money. Everybody gets paid. To me, it's all about getting other people into that fold, right? Getting other people into those spaces. You taking pictures at the Funny Bone, you being up at the green room. I don't know if you've ever been there, but you did it. And now your name is attached to the Funny Bone. So now if the Funny Bone ever listens and goes, who took these pictures? I can go, Donte with Spikes. Facts. Right? You know, who was in the improv show with you? The dude with the braids that did the art gallery thing. That was, you know, Hakim Colwood. You know, who was the motherfucker that was
Clout facilitating everybody.
That's it, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. It's all about. Yeah, I mean, even this shit right here, right? Right. We've been talking about this for years, right? And everybody's like, y'all should do a podcast.
I've never wanted to do anything with you.
I don't like you at all, but I lost a bet and I had to have you here. So
I only
This
came
is all
here.
based off a bet.
I only came
Hold
here
on.
just to disagree with everything that Joe says.
See, that's what I'm
That's
talking
the only reason I'm here.
Right.
There's the united front right there.
Yeah, everybody hates me. but
Hold
I'm-
on, whoa. Yeah, I'm about to hate your ass now. This
Wait,
is
what?
based off a bet?
No.
Yeah, so yeah.
You lost a bet.
Here's the
He
thing.
didn't lose the
$2
bet.
bet. If I could
Bro,
get,
Hakim. I'm about to start acting.
Didn't he
real
just say it
nonchalant.
doesn't pay shit?
and then it was a $2 bet to get if I can get 3 other niggas in the room with me, and I lost. Okay, so here you go. Here we go. 3 other niggas and to sit down, sit your ass.
Giving ostrich.
Sit your
Wait, is this a trap?
Come on in the room.
We worth $2. Damn.
Hey, you know
Hey,
what?
you wanna know what's crazy?
Tomorrow
though?
it'll be 3.
That's more than some people will ever give you for all the work.
Man,
Touche.
man,
That was a good one.
it's true. It's true, and that's again the other. I don't understand. Y'all can't get discounts on everything.
Fuck you say, buddy.
You know what I mean? Like you
I
can't-
stay with a smooth coupon.
I'm just saying though. Like,
I got
would
coupons
you-
for my weed man.
If this man did a mural for Universal Hands, you're gonna be like, oh man, cut me a deal.
Nah.
No.
I don't even ask people if I feel like they're out of my price range. I won't ask people for anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can't pay you, like, I might, not dry big, but I might dry offer. Like, I got about $350.
Yeah,
what can
bro,
you do
say
for
it.
that?
I be wanting to trade people for stuff all the time, but I don't want to bring it up first. I be hoping that they just be like, well, I'll be like, well, you know anybody that, has this service too and also likes art?
I don't know. I be seeing them $35 Gideon shirts on there. I'm like,
Real
scroll
talk.
past,
Real talk.
bro. Like,
Hold on, like
that's
so.
a nice shirt, but no.
Honestly, Hakim, I think. Do me and you trade? Because I don't think have we ever been in a position where it was like money exchange between us.
I don't think so.
He said, fuck no.
He didn't even think about it. He was like,
You ain't give me shit.
no, motherfucker.
Usually we don't do gigs directly for each other though. We might do the same gig at the same time or something. Or
Yeah.
like something like symbiotic. I don't think we ever really hired each other for anything.
Nah, but it's like
And we don't support each other.
right.
I thought we hated each other.
Trap is set. Got they asses, y'all.
But
That's what I'm talking about.
let me bring you back home. Let me make it positive.
No.
Let me put some empathy
Don't
on it.
backpedal and pussy pop out of this one, buddy.
Put some empathy on it.
No.
He's finagling.
But nah, the thing about like me and Hakim is like we really don't show up to each other's events like that.
Yeah.
We're not always talking to each other or like we ain't like the
That's what you are. Niggas don't like each other. And it's so real.
but it's a mutual
There's
understanding.
no money. No money. No money. No money. I'm sorry.
I'm just now realizing this.
I thought we hated each other. At least we do our shit outwardly.
Yeah, boy. Y'all gonna have to sit next to each other from the podcast.
Hakim has been real covert.
Where was that going? I want to hear where that was
I'm
going.
sorry. I'm
The
sorry.
point.
I want my cousin to stop.
The point of it is we have a mutual understanding that we both have things that we're doing. And if there's a moment where Hakim's like, yo, Donte, I'm doing this. Can you get on board? Or I hear Hakim up like, yo, I'm doing this. Can you get on board? It's always a yes. And it's
Now
not
you guys
making
know.
And it's not making extra work. Has someone ever brought you along and gave you extra shit to do? And it's like, yo, I'm like here to help you out in a sense. Don't give me extra work to do.
Yeah.
Don't put extra stuff on my plate. Let me just be able to come in and get out. And handle
Joseph
my business.
has.
I've done that to you.
Yes, you invited me to have a table and then expected me to look at your face.
Walk right into that. Walk right into that. I just
I didn't see that one come in.
I was like, right into that bitch. I was like, hey.
Who's the comedian now, biatch?
God damn, I gotta mute you. Which one is yours?
I will be heard. I will not be stifled.
Wow. Wow. there's a lot of shit that is going on in the world, or even on your timelines, that we want to probably stop. And we could probably, we're 4 influential motherfuckers. We could probably put a stop to it if we wanted to. So right now I want to go around the table and I want y'all to talk about one thing that we want to put a stop to, not now, but right now.
Wait, what are the boundaries for this?
There are no.
Oh goodness!
There are no boundaries. Get Donte Wood's fight canceled. Cancel. I want him gone. All right. The point is, he's gotta go.
He's the good guy, but like
guy.
with the Stevie J face behind it.
He's got to fucking go.
Let me check my timeline right now.
There you go.
See if I can catch somebody.
Yeah. Catch somebody right now, because these motherfuckers, you know what, man?
I'm ready to piss them off when y'all.
Go ahead. You go first. You go first.
All right. I'm gonna get put out of the King Lincoln district for this, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
The whole district. Wait, the whole district.
Brownsville.
I live in Brownsville.
They might be out front with pitchforks.
They already out there now. They're like, oh shit. Is this live?
For those of you who don't know what Brownsville is, they don't have pitchforks. They're gonna have rat tail cones out. All right. My one thing that I would like for us to stop, and this is me talking to my blacks.
Come on.
Us, my blacks. I want us to stop assigning people our race and our culture. I get it. We built every motherfucking thing. Like, you don't got to say that to me again, because I understand it. But, like, we were having a discussion about Mariah Carey earlier, and everybody tends to want to make her black, but nobody's ever asked Mariah Carey out loud how she identifies.
All right.
I want to see her paperwork.
Me too. And then I want to see her real father I want to see him breathing, you know? Because that picture,
Mariah Carey's father.
I went on a whole tangent earlier about
You're going to be the guest on the next show.
Wait, what are we stopping again?
Yeah. What?
We are stopping giving people our culture, just assigning them our culture. Like, we lit, and like, for real, we just need to be a little bit more exclusive with this shit.
So where's Rachel fall in here? The Rachel.
The Rachel? Did you watch the documentary about Rachel Dolezal?
I watched some of it.
She was a braider. That bitch was black. She was a hair braider. She was black. I ain't never seen Mariah Carey braid.
This is a complete contradiction. Within moments.
Nope. It's right in line. It's right in line. The way everyone. Listen, I had a discussion with somebody the other day, and they were trying to explain to me, and there's lots of truth in this, because like, I do enough research on stuff that I can disagree with a fucking clear conscience. They were like, well, we were in China first, and we were this. If you ask a Chinese person how they feel about us, not all of them, I want to be clear, not all of them, because I was raised with a lot of Asians, like in Trevor Heights and shit like that. You know,
lost the Chinese.
It's okay. I love you guys.
That audience is gone.
All my friends are Laotian anyway. So I'm just joking. But no, you'll get what they don't like. You'll get that we're kind of last on their totem pole, depending on where they're from and how they were raised. We hand that shit out freely. Like, nah, you black, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, your hair black, you black. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a room full of like semi 4C people, you know, like, so like, don't just hand that shit out. We need to be a little bit more exclusive with our shit.
So we need to have meetings, because I would like to, you know, to piggyback off of that.
Maybe a forum and not a meet.
All right, because you don't want to show up to the meeting.
Pretty much.
You want to show up like
it's an open thing. Right? You can come if you want to, but you don't have to be. It's not
this
mandatory.
meeting is probably happening already, and you're just not showing up.
That's right. It's right now.
Well, here's the thing. Even that, we adopted meetings. Lynchings were considered meetings. Okay. We're gonna have a forum and a broader
and we're done right there. Wow.
Who's next?
All right, who's stopping what
who's
next?
I would like to stop.
I would also
Myko
like to
Blaze.
stop that ponytail in the back of Donte's shirt. That's pissing me off.
What is the hatred towards my natural black hair that I have?
We don't know that you have it. It's tucked in your shirt.
But you can see it. They can see it too.
No, it looks like a lump. You look like a stegosaurus.
It's okay. It's my natural black hair. Is that a problem?
It is, friend.
Why?
It is.
Wait, next, because me and Myko, we gonna go back and forth. Right?
Yeah.
I ain't ping ponging. Go ahead. Hakim.
I would like to stop. I would like to humbly request the halt of this. I would like to not hear specifically see a video of a restaurant review by someone who's not a restaurant reviewer. I don't think they're comfortable when you're walking into the restaurant and you got your camera phone out all high above your head trying to get this angle that's only going to be interesting to see from another phone, but you're out in public and it's kind of like invasive. And then you're like, and they're all like the same cadence. They're like, come on, let's go to the bar, blah, blah, blah. And it's got the little captions on it and you're walking real fast and you review 2 drinks. I can't see if you're really
He's turning red, you guys.
This is not how I enjoy, and I consider myself empathetic, and I'm getting no energy from that.
Oh, Donte.
I'm getting annoyed.
Damn. You took that to heart.
You know what
I empathize with you.
God damn.
I felt that in your heart.
Wow.
Stop that shit, you guys.
Those
The
reviews
game's not playing.
And they're not asking you for these. You're not getting paid for them. Just stop.
Your YouTube
You're
channel.
interning.
They want to go viral like Donte mentioned. He went.
I'm not disheartened. If you have a review channel on YouTube and you do this for real, and y'all just have phones,
regular
yeah, I'm talking about
ass.
somebody who every other picture is a selfie, and then this one is a TikTok of a restaurant review.
So basically, stay in your lane.
As long as you don't just jump from specifically from selfie
Use a turn
to
signal.
restaurant.
You can build off of stuff like that. You got to start somewhere.
What he say?
You can don't stay in your lane. Go play basketball.
Joseph played
Go
the
learn how
Game
to-
Boy for 2 months until he could afford an Xbox.
That's right.
And then he created games in more.
That's right. You got.
What I did there?
I see
What I did
my
there?
man.
Fuck you.
See?
I'm not saying
See?
stay in all lanes. Quit your job, become an astronaut. Just do not do these Instagram.
Wait. Wait.
I'm only picking one lane.
Quit your job. Become an astronaut. But don't you dare review restaurants, you son of a bitch.
Leave your phone in your
Leave your
pocket.
phone in your
Cross
pocket.
the line.
You cross the.
That's the final
You
straw.
can study asteroids and you can stars and all that, but you dare don't you talk about that.
Could you imagine being the greeter and seeing them come in? They're probably rolling deep. Phones at each angle. Walk right past you. No hello.
No, what I imagine is you getting out of your seat like, zip it, bitch, you're dead to me.
They're like, can we have some waters? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, tune into my restaurant review channel. Hakim's Food and Stuff.
Fuck no.
All right.
Now I'm going to be pissed at that.
Right. Now when I see it, I'm
They're
like,
all
why are
the
you
same
doing that?
exact cadence.
That's what we want, right? That's what we want to see things and be like, you know what? He's right. Let's stop that shit.
I'm really not gonna be able to look at when people go to restaurants now without thinking, why are you doing this?
I do that
Like
already,
in my
so
head,
I
like, I'm
feel-
really gonna be thinking
right?
about it now.
I do it already. I'm like, what?
It's just he said that shit on a microphone, so it means more now.
Such passion.
Yeah.
So what I would love to no longer see, or a trend that is very consistent, are people saying, I'm not supported. Now, I do understand.
Wait, people saying that
I'm not. No. Them saying
Dante's
they're
so
not.
positive that his
He's
negative.
the Malcolm X of this.
it relayed back.
big bow.
He said, I wish people would stop not living their lives to the fucking fullest. I'm like, that's technically not what this segment was for, but
I would love
Go
for
on,
people
King.
to not live, laugh, and love like bitches. Don't you do any
go
of
up,
that
King,
shit.
man. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just noticed, like,
How dare you?
So when people say no one supports me, nobody has my back,
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
cares, especially when they're starting a business or they're taking a chance on something. I do understand that your friends, your family, people you connected to, you want them to be there for you. And I do believe they should do that. But sometimes we have support, but it's just not who we want to support us. And people skip past the ones that really care and have their back just because this one person didn't do what they wanted them to do or they're not showing up the way they want them to show up.
Right.
You have to be able to tap into the people that care about you and have your back. Sometimes it's a person that you had no idea or intentions connecting with, but that's the person that may be there. You got to understand they're going to show up. They're going to support you. If you're not going to be able to see that, that's on you. And you're going to live in a position where the people you want there will never be there. So what I'm saying to those people is let that shit go.
Right. Nothing hurts your feelings more than when you go
your
to
friends and family
rapper.
should never be your target audience.
But that's what
Wait
what
a
people
minute.
do.
Say that shit again.
Your friends and family should never be your target. My mom has never bought a bar of soap from me.
Are you mad at your mother for that?
No, because you tried convincing a 1,000-year-old woman that Irish Spring is not the shit, or Dial or Dove is not the shit. Like, she eats cinnamon. Why would she buy honey cinnamon soap? Like, she's not going.
But that's the thing where I understand where some people are coming from, because if they're not taught what it's like to,
But your mama gonna buy a bar of soap when I meet her. I promise you that.
not your mom, but your mom.
Yeah.
Not my mom, but your mom.
Right.
Right.
My mom's not buying shit, but your mom's
mom.
gonna buy all my shit.
But people don't understand that, and I really genuinely wish that people could comprehend that your family and your friends is not your business. If you want them to be a part of your business, you need to put them on payroll. If they're influencers, if they're sharing your product, you say, you know what, I'll give you some money to put this out there on social media or to wear my stuff. If they are obligated, that's an employee. That's not somebody you order around and get pissed off at because they're not doing what you want.
He's mad too. He's turning red as well.
Hey, you know when you go to the rap show, you know, and you've been supporting a rapper forever, and then they start rapping, they be like, nobody ever believed in me.
And you sit in the audience like, nigga,
I'm the only person in this
I paid $20 to get in here and the sound sucks.
All these haters sometimes.
Definitely bought your mixtape outside the liquor store in Allen Creek.
Right.
Damn
And
it.
you rapped over your fucking song, bro. I'm here.
Sometimes only one hater comes by himself.
Wait, sidebar. One of the first things
Fake
I
supporters.
said to Ty Wills when we got here, who is our host here at the
shout
podcasting
out to
space.
the,
You see what I did?
Yes.
Is I reminded him of the time that he accused me of lip singing on stage at Scully's. I was like, yeah, I ain't like that shit. But you was still my nigga when we got done, though.
See? But at least he told you.
What?
He said that you said that he accused you of lip
It was a competition, and when I got off stage, he walked up to me and said, bro, were you lip singing?
Right.
And I'm like, nah.
Do you know how many niggas wouldn't have done that though?
They'd have been like,
That shit was fun.
You know I lost to a nigga that was lip singing?
Did you really? Was that
Well,
was that
auto-tune. He was lip singing with auto-tune. I ain't gonna say his name.
he going
Because
He ain't listening.
get a rematch.
He's gonna listen.
Oh, yeah?
He's gonna be our market.
Definitely say
Joe,
No.
host the rematch.
Oh yeah, rematch.
You produce everything, so produce the rematch.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
can go back
rematch.
up against each
Yeah.
other.
Hakim, we don't know one another, but I just want you to know moving forward, I don't like Joseph.
So I can't produce it. Is what you're saying?
I'll think about it. What do you hate, Joseph?
I saw a post earlier today that said earlier this morning, and it changed my whole fucking trajectory. I saw a post that said, "Why are there black businesses in Lewis Center and not East Main?" Bitch, what?
There's all types of black
Are
businesses in East Main.
There are all types of black businesses.
There's plenty.
There are plenty of black businesses on East Main, but you're mad because there's a black business in Lewis Center?
Mama, they made it.
Mama, they made it. However,
Miss Picnic.
to go even further than that, why do I give a fuck about one person's goddamn opinion on Facebook? I don't give a fuck about.
You do, though.
Can we stop gassing up this one motherfucker who had one fucking opinion on a random fucking Sunday? Who I don't give a fuck about. You're not doing anything. You're miserable. I know you're listening. And listen, I know you're listening.
I feel like you're talking to me, though.
No, but it's not you, right?
Ouch,
So
nigga.
I feel like it's one thing to you to have your opinion. It's another thing for me to gas up your opinion as if it is fact, or as if it is real, or as if it is game changing. Like like, god damn, like one person puts out a shut up. One person puts
My
out
shit
a tweet.
is game changing. Fuck
One
out of
person
here.
puts out a tweet and it's just like, you know, Mariah Carey's not black. Nigga, we don't know that for sure, dude.
We don't know that she is though. We're just inviting bitches over because you know.
But I think we should support. And,
I love Mariah Carey.
Celebrate black businesses that go outside of East Main, and I think we should stop gassing up these one. There's another mother.
I don't know.
Hey, I got a shameless plug just in case this comes out before Sunday. We got businesses outside of East Main. I'm having a whole yard sale full of black businesses right off of Atchison Street, 43203 across from Eddie Saunders Park. Go ahead.
That's beautiful. See. Now y'all should support that.
I disagree. I think we should continue to hype up one person with opinion, and then thousands of us share it.
That's how we got our last president.
Yeah, I think it's real traditional. Actually, it makes me feel like patriotic.
See, patriotic. Yeah, I see what he did there. Yeah, I don't get it. And to piggyback on what you said,
does
Donte,
have awful opinions on Facebook. Not awful opinions on Facebook.
It's just this made up hater. Do
Imaginary.
you really have somebody who walked up to you during your set and was like, "Oh man, are you know?" Who gives a fuck?
Well, there was Ty Wills at Scully.
He walked up to you.
And then we saw how it just played out between Hakim and
But he didn't
Donte.
say this nigga was lip syncing. He said, "Yo,
For the
are you
record,
lip-syncing?"
Ty Wills is great. I just was talking shit
In
because
his own
I'm me.
spot, y'all. In his own.
He's amazing, and you
spot. We're
guys
about
need to
kick out
book
this
over
bitch.
here at
I mean,
Stay
wait,
Beat
we
Studios.
gonna pay somebody
Our show
and
is
get
about
kicked
to
out.
get canceled.
Stay Beat
Yeah.
Studio is
First
beautiful.
episode.
Stay Beat Studio.
His shit was dope.
It was
Okay,
nice while it
bodega.
lasted.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well,
It was cool.
before he
But
got
we did
canceled.
see how that shit played out between Donte and Hakim. They didn't even know they hated each other.
Right?
Hakim was broken after
Yeah,
that.
I'm glad you said that, because what did we learn from this podcast today? What did we learn from our very first show, our inaugural show? What did
We need to buy Donte mittens so that when he pounds on the table, it
Look, I get passionate sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah. God damn. God, they just did it again. Don't give a shit. Yeah, Donte and Keem clearly hate each other. And I still hate Myko. Like a lot.
Man, this podcast took a turn, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was the turn. It started at a turn. We started in the
roundabout?
lobby.
Things that need to stop: the production and distribution and manufacturing of roundabouts.
Roundabouts, they need
What
to
the
go.
fuck is that? I get so scared. I see my life flash before me. Every time I get on one, I get so scared. I be trying to do a quick look. Can I turn around here? Can I bust a Yui?
It's the one in Linden for me. The one in Rosewood.
What about,
Rosewood. Why are we making a turnabout in fucking Windsor Terrace? Like, I need to get out of here.
I need to wait on nobody.
The Tamarack Circle has the world's biggest
That-
roundabout.
yeah,
That's
that's
the whole
a roundabout
neighborhood
itself.
one. As soon as you get out the door, you just start running next to
That's
you.
the same gas station. What the fuck? I gotta get out of here.
BBPs do they have? Fuck.
Donte, where can the people find you? If
We supposed to say what we learned, right?
No, it's too late.
Okay, yeah, they missed.
Waited too long.
All right.
What you can say what you learned and then tell them where to find you.
Honestly, like on a real level, what I learned is just being able to sit down and talk with people face to face is much different than on the phone, text, social media. This was fulfilling just to be able to laugh and sit and engage. I don't know if y'all have ever dealt with like stuff just not going according to plan.
Yep.
Being able to plan something out and be able to execute it.
No, I don't work on teams. That's the first team.
I tell you what, I was definitely like, I don't know. Like, let me just see. And I was like, everybody, the title of the podcast is Everyone Has Asked for This Podcast. So I was like, let me see if these niggas.
They're going to hate us after this.
They're
I'm
gonna
okay with
hate
that.
it. Yeah. So
I'll be okay.
no, I do think it is. Yeah, I think it's very healthy for us to do this shit because we got a lot.
Yeah, Myko will get canceled. I'll be okay, but the people can find me.
I got
on
canceled when I was
Facebook.
15, sir.
Damn.
Yeah.
At 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You love me on the outs.
Okay. Let me finish my shameless plug. Damn.
Shameless.
Donte Woods Spikes, DonteWoods -SPIKES on Facebook. That's where I'm most active. On Instagram and on Twitter, Donte's Eyes, DonteSEYES. And you can also go to my website, DonteWoods-Spikes.com. And you can keep up with me in my journey from there.
Wow.
I thought you were singing F and F free when you first started spelling.
I'm a contrast Dante's spelling test.
That sound like a spelling bee.
Like a spelling bee.
You know what?
Welcome to Spelling with Donte.
Find me on Hakim's Art and Stuff. Good luck spelling it. Tour de Mural on YouTube. Good luck spelling it. And yeah, I mean, good luck running into me.
Yeah, good luck.
Goddamn.
But this
is what I was talking about.
But it's true.
This the nonchalant part. I was talking.
Everything.
I'll be outside. If you see me at the bar, buy me a drink, please.
So one day your car was outside the bar, and I called Jay like, I think your friend's here. He got all the scribble scrabble in his car, but I call everything scribble scrabble. So I'm sorry,
man. Sometimes I park the car in one place and then I drive the other car.
I knew
as
it.
A decoy.
I knew
Oh,
it.
that's
Oh
smart.
shit! Cut that out.
Yo, wait. quick question. Do you get paid for your drink?
No.
Dang. So I guess I still didn't support you. I thought I was doing something.
What's happening here?
I'm about to renegotiate that contract.
Myko. Where can you find you?
Okay, so depending on what you want to see me do, if you just want to see me talk shit, Myko Glaze on Facebook, like GLAZE, literally like the donut.
Minutes, y'all. Every 10 minutes.
Sassafras. But if you want all things Universal Hands, www.1universalhands.com. You can get all your organic bath and body products from me, and Organic Essentials by Universal Hands on Facebook. And you can even book a massage with me if you wash your ass properly. Wow. But I sell soap if you don't.
Requirement. Bring money and wash your ass.
Do we care where to find Joseph?
No.
But we want to know. The people want to know.
Do they know? Do they know?
Let them know, like, ironically.
Okay. So
Cook
there's
out
a
the picnic,
band
people.
playing in Westerville tonight, I guess. But by the time this
What
podcast
time?
plays, yeah, you're not gonna be there.
I might go.
You're not coming. There's a black comedy group. They do improv and make shit up, but you're not coming. And there's a streaming site that Hakim has been on, and Michael Glaze is not, and Donte has been on, but nobody cares about that.
I commented on your live, bro.
You did.
You're welcome.
Games and More, Moorer. Games, the letter N, More, Moorer. The Conspiracy Band, you can find them on all the social medias. You can find Affirmative Distraction on all the social medias. And if you look for Joseph Moore, you're not going to find him. He's not here. He's not here. He doesn't exist. So fuck all. All right?
Just a shell of a man.
Shell of a man. Shell of a black man.
I was on that streaming thing. Handing out a few fades to Brother Joe.
Okay. Well, I guess we got to go. It looks like run out of time. Run out of time.
Ain't it crazy how, like, as soon as you get the upper hand on him, he's like, oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
What?
Or you just like, oh, you remember how nobody was around when
I do remember a Mortal Kombat ass whooping that you don't want to talk about.
Do you remember any of the other ass whoopings?
I remember the Mortal Kombat
you
ass
conveniently.
So you got beat on Mortal Kombat by someone in a bonnet with a ponytail tucked in their shirt.
I whooped the bonnet's ass.
You know what time I'm on.
Bonnet rates ass.
Versus Roller Coaster Tycoon. Let's see who can make the
do
best
that.
roller coaster.
Let's do that. That's gonna be on the next podcast. Next episode is
I'm
Roller
not coming to
Coaster
that.
Tycoon, the results. It's gonna happen. Donte, since you started, send us home.
What I'm doing.
Give us a sign off.
Once again, like I said, thank you for tuning in to my podcast. Where I featured Hakim, Myko, and that other dude. But thank you for coming. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for the support. We catch y'all next time around.
Thank you for coming. God bless. Good night. That's what that was.